Hi, I'm Ron Johnson. This is my wife Sandy, and we've lived for God since we were actually little kids. And we've often heard people talk about miracles, and we watched God at times that was nothing short of a miracle. And on one occasion, we have four sons, and on one occasion, one of our boys, our third son, had, when he was a little tiny guy, my wife had him at a swimming pool with some other people, and she ended up taking her eyes off of him probably a little too long. And if you're a parent, you know how easy that is. And he ended up falling in a swimming pool, and was found taken off the bottom of that swimming pool, gray, uh, not breathing, and for all practical purposes, dead. And was brought to my wife, a dead baby. In fact, the woman said, "Whose dead baby is this?" And of course, my wife, in fact, she said she didn't even recognize him when he came. Honey, you want to? And so they took him and laid him on the side of the pool. And my wife, because we believe in the power of God, we believe in prayer. The prayer, God can change things. You know, you see these signs that say prayer changes things. Well, really, God changes things. Prayer is just simply the vehicle God uses so that we call on Him in God's power. And my wife that day, here's our little boy laying on the side of a pool, dead and lifeless. And my wife began to cry out to God and just began to raise her voice. It didn't matter who was looking, didn't matter who saw. She cried out to God, and nobody there knew anything about CPR, could help. But God knew, and God could help. And as she cried out to God, there with his little lifeless body laying on that pool deck, suddenly life came back into that body. He began to cough and sputter and coughed up a bunch of water, and God brought life back into a dead body. And I want to tell you today, whoever you are that are watching this, we serve a God who can bring life into death, into dead situations. Maybe you're going through a crisis moment in your life. Maybe you have something where you feel like maybe it's dead. Maybe your dreams have died. Maybe hope has died. Maybe you feel deadness in your life. God is the God who brings life. He restores life. He's the life giver, and He'll give life to you. So we just thank God that we serve a living God, a God who hears and answers prayer, and He hears the cry of your heart, and He hears the cry of our heart. So we just wanted to take this moment to thank God for what we've watched Him do.